Hello people of YouTube and welcome back to Graak, the Littlest Klingon. I know it's one day after Halloween, but I thought I'd dress up anyway since I missed the don't remember what it's called, but the little Halloween mission they do. I was at work and then in bed. So today I am Lieutenant Commander Trek-Natic. You can see that based on the rank pips here. Simply because I don't know where the rest of my pips are, otherwise I'd be captain. But I've got a basic next generation era uniform shirt on here, and not exactly perfectly fitting, but it's nice. The pips are, I got this off a Star Trek site. Pips are decent, I guess metal. The comm badge though is just plastic. I mean, it's like really thin. Before I start though, I would like to give a shout out. I have one of my friends has started our own YouTube channel. I have put a link in the description down near the bottom. It's CJ's, I want to say vlogs or videos, something like that. Either way, the link is in there. She does vlogs right now. She only has 2 videos up. One's her first one, but she does like AV stuff. She's in college for it, so it's a good way for her to stretch her wings, so to speak. And her most recent one, which I just noticed today when putting the link in, was she has a Halloween makeup tutorial. So if y'all want to, check her out, I mean, it's not exactly what you come here to see, so I'm not sure how much of my audience would be interested in that. But like I said, she's a friend and I wanted to help her out, especially with how YouTube is now requiring 10,000 views across all videos to be eligible for monetization. Anyway, I think I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get right into what you actually came for, shall we? Also, for those wondering why I'm clean-shaven, the No Shave November, the whole idea behind it is you actually save the money that you would spend on grooming and donate it. I do all my own grooming at home. I've got an electric razor that that's a styler as well, so I wouldn't actually be saving any money. So what I do is, since a lot of those that do have the cancer would eventually might lose their hair due to the chemotherapy, I actually shave it all off as a sign for that. I don't do my head, but I do take it down a little shorter than normal, so it's somewhat symbolic is all. Okay, I think you've been listening to me talk enough. Let's get on to the game, shall we? I'm only planning on doing the one mission today. I don't know if I'll start the Feckley Returns, but I know I'll finish out the Spectre story arc. So you determine the Devidians are using the taHqeq energy of Driffen's Comet to ease their entry into our phase variants. This is the cause of all the incidents in the neutral zone. It's worse than that. But it's worse than that. It's possible that given the amount of taHqeq and temporal energy in the comet, the Devidians will be able to destabilize the area of space surrounding the comet enough that they'll pull everything into it, into their phase variants. That'd be something, pulling an entire space station out of phase with the rest of the known universe. Essentially, they're trying to steal an entire... Oh, okay, sector, not space station. Either way, the resulting effects to the surrounding space would make the destruction of Romulus look like a popping of a party favor. Only thing we can do to stop it is destroy the comet before the Devidians can use it. It's not enough to destroy it in the present because they have access to it in the past when it moves past Drozana Station. Yet we have to destroy it in the past. Yeah, gotta love time travel. Words of Miles Edward O'Brien and from Deep Space Nine, I hate temporal mechanics. Need the ship this time, so he can't use the portal on the station. Command can help me get there, but I'll need to follow his instructions precisely. Okie doke.
Everything we do, it's...
Yeah, shut up, Command. Okay, hold on. My mail's flashing. Oh, yes. I love all these key spams. Like, you can buy a bunch of keys for like 15 bucks. That's spam is what it is. It's fake. I also took a little bit of advice on my lighting. I don't know if it seems like my face is a little more lit up. Of course, it might look like that simply because I'm lacking the beard. I remember this part being extremely annoying to navigate. Okay. The Beppy 133s. Or 113s, that's this one. How far are we gotta go? Not too far. I miss the transwarp that my ship has. My flagship, the U.S.S has. I'm actually thinking of replacing the flagship cruiser that I use for my main character with one of the new Miracle Worker ships. But the only thing keeping me from doing so is I don't necessarily want to lose the chevron separation. That's really nice. Oh, there it is. Okay. I do not like this part. Redacted. I don't know if my computer is... You can hear the computer, that top fan's been acting up on it. Incoming hail, you want to put it on? Yes. I should be privileged. Very few people get to see the system. Klingon intelligence and Starfleet intelligence, since the Federation also plays through this mission. I've gone through a lot of trouble to keep it off the navigational charts, which makes me wonder, like, how many people find it on accident? And even if they do, would they really realize what it's good for? The star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. May not have heard the maneuver, but my organization has been working for decades to keep all knowledge of time travel technology a secret. Is flinging your ship around a star at high speeds really technology? There's simply too much temptation to meddle in the past. It's better for the Empire if people believe that time travel is better stuff for the hollow novels and Starfleet boasts. The best chance of getting back to the point in time where you need to be is in the star's gravity well to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you'll be able to access the time continuum. You have taken the liberty of having the light speed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You'll need to hit a series of points around there as you move around each star. After you make the approach, you should see a navigational beacon. Aim for it and you'll have the correct trajectory for a slingshot. It's a tricky maneuver. If you don't hit each point in correct order and time, it won't work. One more thing, he added a holo emitter to my vessel. I'll look like a D7 loyal to the House of Duras. If anybody knows Star Trek knows Duras is not good news. With all of the appropriate access codes for the time period, I would have required an actual D7, but I'll need my modern firepower and shields. Does it really matter, the firepower? I'm just blowing up a comet. They did that in a movie with today's tech. What was that movie? Was it Armageddon? Just went up with a drill and dropped some dynamite down a hole in an asteroid. They're really that hard? Don't alter the timeline any more than I have to. Destroy the comet, stop the Devidians. Other than that, stay out of trouble. Huge risk. Allowing me to undertake this without without a Klingon intelligence operative on my bridge. Lovely. Do not abuse my trust. Good luck and good hunting. Okay, let's light this candle. I don't even get to see my ship for this. Okay. Now for all y'all, keep an eye on my speed. I'm pointing at the monitor like you can see it. It's right there where the mouse is, that thing that says impulse. Keep an eye on my speed as soon as I start going through these. I just dropped from full impulse, that's why my speed's dropping down. Because this is fun enough at normal impulse. My full impulse was like 101, so go through the first one here in a second. Come on. Come on, come on. Hey, I actually got them all. I like never get those on the first try. I'm proud of myself. I'm the camera the wrong way. There we go. Let's see, based on the decay of elements, we arrived approximately 150 years in the past. Incoming hail from the U.S.S. Reuben James.
Attention, unidentified ship. I am Commodore Jacob Ross in command of the U.S.S. Reuben James. We have been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the I.K.V system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove you are not, we will take immediate action.
How are we supposed to prove that we aren't? Just today, I'm from the 25th century? Yeah, 24 might even be the 25th century. Reuben James has closed the channel. Weapons are charging. Not even giving me a chance to defend myself against your accusation. Would rather destroy this troublesome human, but Comet warned us not to damage the timeline. However, he cannot be allowed to. Yeah. So I guess we gotta deal with him. Deal with Reuben James. Surprisingly, in the 22nd century, their weapons are still a match, or their shields and such are still a match for 25th. This doesn't line up. Like, I should be creamy here. That's all there is to it. There he goes. Interesting. That's the station looked like one the Federation
Any
has.
ships in range, please. We need help. I don't know what these things are, but they're all over the station. They're killing people. Please, you have to help us.
Comet is approaching the station. The taHqeq energy is making it easier for Devidians to manifest. People on the station don't have any way to help them, or any way to fight them. We have to help or they'll all die. Can I not just, destroy the Comet? Then that would make it harder for the Devidians to get to the station, and I don't know. Devidian life science will need to clear. Can you punch a ghost? Don't think anyone here appreciated the Devidians crashing the party, detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and signs of a struggle. There's little threat to us, but the Devidians use conflict as cover. We should quell it and then continue our hunt. No unnecessary bloodshed. Aww, that's no fun. Let's take care of the Starfleet first. Oh, hey, that's Scotty. I just stunned Scotty. Hey, why aren't you going down when I punch you? Okay, I guess you're already down. Sometimes it doesn't register if somebody is down by putting them down. Break up the bar fight, superior firepower. That makes perfect sense. Put me down. Okay. Bar fight's taken care of. Let's go. Where do I want to go? Let's go this way. Look at all the weapons just lying around. Put me down! Okay, it's over here. Okay, I don't think I can go in there yet. Yeah, I'll just stand there, that's fine. I like how some games you could actually shoot the bottles and they'd break. This is not one of those games. since I don't have any keys anyway. Where's the last one? Oh, it's back the way I started in. That makes perfect sense. I move around a lot, sorry. I have to keep repositioning the camera. Do I still have that gun? Oh, I do still have the gun. Get the red alert to disappear. Let's see this looks like. Hey! I don't want to be part of this. Leave me alone. Do that. There we go. But, yeah, there we go. I'm back! I did absolutely nothing to help that. Oh, hey, I can get some.
Attempted to stop us. We hunger. We must flee. Leave immediately, or I will amplify the time distortion and destroy this station. You will not survive.
Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and they've got some of my customers in there with them. The door is barricaded, but a few hits with a phaser should take care of that. Get my people out of there!
Says Disruptor. Get your people out of there. I mean, yeah, they're customers, but they're not paying. Oh. This is one of my favorite things to do. Punch a door off enough? It's like an Old Spice commercial. Ah, not explosion, but it's still... Put me down! Nope, there I go. I said put me down, not take me down. Somebody get your butt over here and help me up. Thank you, Kagan. Bilara, was that really necessary? You just lunged at a table. What do I have to do? Personal shield. I'm not actually shooting the portal, I'm shooting the table. No wonder it's not being very effective. Oh, the portal moved. Okay, so that takes care of that. Okay, let's re-equip my guns. You there? Your shield? Better shield? I'll keep that. Okay, well, let's give you a better gun. And a nicer shield. Gone. You're fine. No, I got a better shield for you. Alright. Oh, actually, I'll leave that on you. That on you. Graak. Yeah, I think that'll do for everything. Oh, Scotty, didn't I take you down earlier?
My, you're a funny-looking one, aren't you?
Is that really the smartest thing to say? I mean, look at Thrak. He looks like he'd rip you apart. I mean, heck, his hands are almost too big for his guns. And then, I mean, Kagan, he's decent. I look closer to you than anybody else. Lara, yeah, I'll give her that. She looks funny, but that was intentional. Am I missing somebody? Where's Chagrin? Seriously, where is Chagrin? Really, Chagrin? You've been outside the whole time? Thanks for the help.
My, thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? Damn spirits snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in taHqeq energy, and I was working to adjust the station shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspanner, and I was attacked. If you help me, I can finish my repairs before the taHqeq energy reaches lethal levels.
Interesting thing, Montgomery Scott, the character on here, is voiced by James Doohan's son. James Doohan being the guy who voiced Scotty in the original series.
By the way, you can call me Scotty.
Interesting. Oh, Lara, are you just humping the table, or are you humping Kagan's face? Am I allowed to say that in a PG-13-ish feed? I don't know. I'm seeing you around here. What ship am I assigned to? Does it really matter? Everybody just kind of standing about. Of course, you got the few that did go down. Hey, look, bottles. Funny looking uniform. Not really. I kind of look closer to the regular Klingons than the rest of these guys do, or the 22nd century Klingons rather. I'm here for a few days of shore leave, and next thing you know is all these crazy energy beams are all over the place. You've got to do something!
Just as I suspected, the taHqeq energy is increasing. We'll be cooked like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There is a wee store on this station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, said they might be getting a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. The Mark II versions. If we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are.
Okie dokie. I just ran somebody over. Where is Cassie? She's back here, right? Yeah. Mind if I jump over?
What were those things? They were floating, and the one looked at me. I feel so weak. And then it lifted me up, and it was horrible.
And...
Are you looking for something from the store? A quantum what? I'm sorry, I'm just too scared right now to think about selling anything. I'm closing down until I get my wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's planet. I don't know. Maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. Can you get one for me?
Okay, I'll get you your drink. Where's the bartender?
What can I get you?
Need a nerve tonic.
A nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has.
Hello, Marty.
Most worlds have multiple variations, and everyone thinks that the one their grandmother made is better than all the rest. Look, I tent bar at a commerce station in the middle of one of this quadrant's busiest trade routes. It's my job to be able to make anything you want, but you gotta be specific. I can make you 14,647 different nerve tonics, 18,397 if you're bowling it. So, what kind do you want?
That is a lot of alcoholic drinks.
Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be best. Talk to one of them, and then come back. I'm sure we can make exactly what you need.
I don't know, it looks like most of your bottles are like all over the floor. I guess I can put my guns away.
Who do you think you are? First the lights go all strange, then these weird creatures show up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights with my best customers. Look at dear, brave, handsome Captain McQueen here. He could have been killed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
If he wasn't dead already, I'm pretty sure he should be now. Graak's foot is going through his intestines. And, I mean, you can see his other foot right here. I don't think anybody would survive that foot going through their intestines. That and his neck looks a little weird. It's at an odd angle. His neck looks too long. Lady, I think Captain McQueen's got issues.
Nerve tonics. How can I think about nerve tonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? Look, if you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask that drunken Scotsman. I mean Lieutenant Commander Scott. He knows more about alcohol than anyone I've ever met. While you do that, I'm going to make my sweet prince all better.
Okay. Go back to talk to Scotty. The question is, do I want to go through all the options, or do I just want to do it quick and try and remember what she wants?
Did you get the quantum flux regulator?
You know about nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? Ah, you don't look like you need one of those. These wee beasties are troublesome, but they're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I've been known to enjoy an occasional nip of Scotch whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. Why do you need to know about them?
If I remember right, I was kind of reading up a little bit about the mission so I can make a description. Granted, I've played it enough, I should have been able to remember. Apparently, this mission takes place before Scotty's posting to the Enterprise.
Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with a right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got the stomach for fighting. Is she alright? I hate for anything to happen to her.
More than willing to spend a little time with the right Starfleet officer. I'm not sure if he's going for that was a hookup, or they're interested in each other, or she just, you know, gets around. I want to go with there's something a little mutual there, not quite a gets around type thing.
Glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of the edge off, and that happens to be one of my specialties, along with transwarp transporter technology and warp field mechanics. Cassidy's been meeting me every evening in the bar for a spot of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, you'll be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you.
Okay, well, what does she like?
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
That's a lot to go through.
Cassidy didn't like the salty taste of the Albion brandy, but she really enjoyed the fact that it was garnished with a drop of honey that floated on the top of the drink. Bah, garnish is getting away with a fine beverage, if you ask me. Can you imagine putting a wee piece of pineapple in a glass of 20-year-old single malt? It's preposterous. I've seen Cassidy. The only time I saw Cassidy ordering blood wine was when she was feeling under the weather. Poor lass. She liked that it was served warm, but she hated those blasted heavy metal mugs the Klingons use, and the potency of it was a bit much for her to handle. A girl like Cassidy needs something with a little less kick.
Okay,
I've seen Cassidy. Chalet brought Cassidy a Devidian mead a few nights ago. Ugh, terribly sweet stuff, like drinking syrup. Cassidy didn't like the cloying sweetness, and the wee bird broke out into highs because she was allergic to the fruit garnish. I'm not ordering any of that stuff again.
Gotta give her credit, she tries different drinks.
I've seen Cassidy order. Cassie and I got into a drinking contest with a Klingon one night, and we ended up drinking fire wine. It's not as good as scotch, mind you, but it's better than drinking warp core coolant. The next morning, after she picked herself up off the floor, Cassidy told me that the fire wine was so spicy that she was afraid it had eaten a hole through her stomach. I had to send her to see Bones for a checkup. Also, she said that drinking from those shallow bowls made her feel like someone's pet targ.
Okay, we've got 3 left.
Martinis aren't my cup of tea, as it were, but Cassidy seems to like them. She appreciates that a martini should be served as cold as possible, but since she nurses her drinks, the cold tends to dissipate, and she doesn't get the full effect. She's quite fond of those fancy stem glasses, though. I've seen Cassidy.
Okay, what about a Sumerian sunset?
Cassidy really likes her Sumerian sunsets, mostly because of the sour taste. She hates that the drink is so weak, and has been trying to convince the bartender to add garnish to it, to make the happy feeling last longer. But he won't, because then it wouldn't be a Sumerian sunset. Me, I say a drink is a drink. If the lady wants a garnish, give her one.
I don't drink, but I'll agree with that. It's like, what does it matter? If I want to add something to my drink, go for it.
I've seen Cassidy order. Cassidy really likes a little pick-me-up of a drop of Skagarian whiskey. But she doesn't like the wee shot glasses, or the silly paper umbrellas. Who ever heard of putting a wee paper umbrella in a glass of whiskey? It's sacrilege. If I ever go to Skagara, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind.
Okay, let's see if I can remember what she actually needs to, what I actually need to order her. Up. Okay.
What can I get you? I'll need some more details before I can make a drink for you. If you need help figuring out what combination of ingredients you want, you should talk to one of the waitresses. That's what they're here for, after all. So, do you want it to be hot or cold?
I'm gonna go with hot.
What kind of flavor profile are you looking for?
Sour.
How strong do you want this drink to be?
Oh, pick me up.
How would you like this drink to be served?
Stem
And
glass.
last but certainly not least, what kind of garnish would you like?
He said garnish like, ugh, I can't believe anybody would order a garnish.
This should be all the info I need. I'll put the drink on the bar when I'm done. I'll put the bill on your tab.
I gotta pick up the drink. Whoop. Okay, let's see if I got all those right.
Do you have a drink for me? I love warm drinks. They're so relaxing.
Okay, I got the warm right.
There's a lovely sour note
Sour,
to this
that's the
drink.
one I was most
It feels
concerned
so
about.
Refreshed. There's just enough oomph to this drink to make it really stick with you. I like that. I love the style of this glass. It accentuates the flavor of the ingredients. Honey, oh, that bit of sweetness is just perfect. It adds the most delightful note to each sip.
Who really judges their drinks that much? I mean, seriously.
That is marvelous. I'm feeling much better now, thank you. What tool was it you needed? A quantum flux regulator Mark II? I have one of those right here. Please take it as a thank you.
Okay, going back to Scotty. Okay.
The right tool for the right job. I'll start making the adjustments, but I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The triolic energy levels keep rising, and sensors show the blasted comet is to blame. Modulating the shields is not going to be enough. What needs to be done about that comet if we're going to live to see the morning?
Okay. Station safe, we need to get rid of the comet now. What I came here to do. Okay. Klingon vessels.
Ah, a ship from the house of Duras. I am Captain Bavat, son of Warot, and leader of my house. My brother died due to Duras' treachery. I will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die!
If I said it once, I said it 100 times. Anything to do with Duras is not good news. Can't afford to change the course of history, and we know that Bavat is still alive. We'll be calling in reinforcements. Okay. Honestly, considering the coloring, this kind of works as a a Halloween video, I guess. All kind of spooky-ish colors, although granted the last one where we had to deal with that rogue hologram. Okay, let's take that dang comet out now. What does this do? I equipped it. What does it do? Oh, cool. Grants enemy shields. Okay. Not much fun destroying a comet. Now I gotta destroy fragments. Oh great, I got a couple more D7s coming after me. Never actually let the Comet go too far. I wonder what happens if it actually does go too far. Yeah. Back to the Comet. I don't have to destroy the shard, then fragment. I can destroy it in any order I want. It's just nicer to take out the big chunks first. The box go. I don't know why I hit the button. Great, more battle cruisers. Guess I'll take them out real quick. Probably to pad out the runtime a little bit. Hold still. There's Bavad. I was wondering when he'd come back. Where is he? Quove. I don't think I can actually attack it. Make sure he doesn't come after me. Okay, there goes the... yeah. There's the Comet. Defeat remaining Klingons. Am I supposed to attack the Quove again? They're all disabled. He is gaining on me. Can I actually destroy him? I hope not. I don't know if it's actually defeat for me. Hang on. Okay, whatever. Never mind. Now we just need to find a way to get back. Temporal anomaly.
If you are receiving this message, then you and your crew have completed your mission. Driffen's Comet is destroyed, and the Devidians are no longer a threat to the Empire. I thank you for your service to Klingon intelligence. And, because I will never leave one of my people behind, I have found a way to assist you in return. When you last docked at Ganalda Station, I had some modifications made to your vessel. One of those is the addition of a Borg temporal node salvaged from a cube in the Patron cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done.
Okay, well, let's go back. Been quiet this whole video. I thank you for that. Okay, let's turn that in. That, considering the runtime, I think that'll be good for today.
I'm sure a Federation scientist will do some meaningless study into its disappearance in the 23rd century. But, like so many of the minutiae those explorers are so fascinated with, it will be of no consequence. What matters is that you acted to protect your empire. You did a warrior's duty. There is no greater reward than that. It would be best for the Empire to keep the details of what transpired here secret. Time travel is so troublesome. But while the lore singers will never tell the tale of your ship and the Comet, know that those in power recognize and appreciate your achievements. Go with honor, my friend. I will call on you again in the future, should the need arise.
What really tale would there be? He blew up a comet! Okay, what do I want? Take the Klingon Disruptor Pistol.
Everything.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Okay, I leveled up. What do we got here? Pop that out. Somebody is still using a weak weapon. This is you. Give you that. Okay, let's get rid of what I don't need anymore. Get rid of that. That. Get rid of basically all of this. Probably keep the phaser, right, just in case. Okay. Now, got some skill points I can spend. Let's see here. Pulse. Train, control. That's increase my shield restoration. And hull restoration, because these are weak ships. What do I got here? Looks like that's all I've got. Well, that is it for Graak, the Littlest Klingon. Stay tuned next month for what mission am I doing next? What did I say? Starting the Feklir? I honestly do not remember how to pronounce that. Definitely doing Blood of the Empire. Depending on how long that takes, may or may not do Destiny. So, once again, thank you for watching. Feel free to check out my friend CJ's channel. There's a link in the description. Have a good night.